Just a little trip today. I know it's hard to see some of the mountains and stuff off in the distance. Beautiful sunset. I'm not going to go very far. I just wanted you to basically get a look at where I'm living and what I got going on here. All right. Oh, beautiful. If you're looking straight ahead over there, you can see Mount McKinley, Denali, whatever you want to call it. I won't get angry with you either way. Wow. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous evening. I hope you use your zoom to zoom in on some of the stuff here. So let's do a 360 here. This is the Chugach mountain range. Back behind me here. That's Flat Top Mountain. You can probably tell because it has a flat top. And a lot of people will climb up to the top of that dang thing any time of year. Now, I've been up to the top of it 3 different times. All of them at the height of summer, when it was between 70 and 80 degrees. Otherwise, no, I'm not climbing up there. And I saw somebody way up there a minute ago, but I lost sight of them. And then if you look up this valley right here, this valley, there's a trail along the bottom of the valley that goes all the way up and over the pass. And then that comes out over in Indian. But this side is really what it's all about. And that's spectacular. Little volcanic peaks. And over there. And of course, this is Cook Inlet coming in here. The Turnagain goes up this way. The Nick goes up that way. That's Mount Susitna over there, called the Sleeping Lady. I don't know, I guess some lonely miner or trapper or whatever decided it looked like a lady that was laying down. Or now, I think actually the natives named it that, now that I think of it. And of course, if you look really close, you zoom in, you can see downtown Anchorage. Then the military bases beyond that. And then right now I'm living somewhere like right down in there. Right about halfway through. And it's really nice to have a clear day today. It got up into the 30s. And so I thought it would be fun to come up here and take a look at things. I won't stay all the way till the sunset. I'm going to climb the rest of the way up here to the top. But I've been back up a month. And today's the first day that I can see Denali. So that's kind of fun. Yeah. Now, this is low tide out there right now. But when the tide comes in all of that area out there fills in with water. And when it's really cold, it'll freeze, but oftentimes it doesn't. All right, I'm going to head up the rest of the way here. Now it's hard to see, but if you see the little swale there between the two mountains, there's a trail going up to the top there where skiers have climbed up and then they skied back down the mountain. It takes a little bit more energy than I want to put in. Get up to the top point over here, and then we'll just take a look at the scenery for a bit before turning around and heading back down. So the trail that goes up the valley is called Power Line Trail because it follows along the power line down there. And I think you can probably see it running all the way up. And then it runs up all the way through the pass, up and over the top. If I take you up over here, if you look at the saddle, way up there, at the top, you can probably see the power line poles in the center of the pass. So I've ridden my mountain bike up and over that pass and down the other side. It's a pretty cool ride. Oh, okay. You can see some people way up there on the secondary top of Flat Top. You can see them up there kind of moving around a little bit before they come back down. Like I said, I gotta get my butt in better shape before I start doing that kind of stuff again. But oh my God, look at that view. Holy shnikes. So I think way down there, that mountain, if you can see it, probably have to zoom in. That's Mount Augustine. And I'm trying to remember the name of the other one. It's escaping my brain right now. And then, of course, Mount Spurs right over there. That's the one that dumped all that ash on Anchorage back in the 90s. See if the map here tells me which ones are which here. No, I don't really say. Oh, it does down at the bottom, doesn't it? Okay.
I make you mom me.
Well, it doesn't really say what the other volcano is. I used to know back in the day. Anyway, I just came up for the view. Whew. So, here's a really good look at Denali. Here, I'll take you out of my jacket here and move you around. So, Denali's the big one right there, of course. And then over this way, that's 4 Acre. And that other piece of mountains jutting out up there is up past Wasilla, and you follow around the edge of those mountains, take you to Talkeetna, which is pretty sweet. Fun little town, kind of a, I don't know what you call it, little knick-knack town. A lot of fun little things to purchase up there, and they got a couple of little breweries and a place called Mile High Pizza Pie that I really like the pizza at. Anyway, kind of cool. And there's a bakery right across the street. I used to go there all the time to get Russian tea cakes and cinnamon rolls. So they make these monstrosity cinnamon rolls that it takes 2 to 4 people to eat it. And but if you look on the other side over there, there's an area right up kind of over there where one of the streams runs in. It's called Fish Creek. And I like to go dip netting over there. So if you've watched other videos on my channel, you've probably seen me dip netting fish. Well, that's where I was when I was dip netting those fish. And then, of course, the airport out there. Haven't seen any big planes coming in or leaving. Oh yeah, there's one. See it? It's just taking off out over the water. See, it looks tiny from up here, doesn't it? Goodness. Kind of fun though. And that's Fire Island out there. And when Anchorage burned, the residents ran across the muck when it had low tide to hide out there on Fire Island. Hence why it got its name. And I don't know if you can see unless you zoom in. There's a whole string of windmills along the island. And so that provides a significant portion of the power needs for the city. And so, although there is a power plant up over there, it's hard to see right now, but that burns natural gas. But between the water power and the wind power, most of the needs for the city are covered. And they're talking about adding in some more, so that'd be pretty cool. I'd love one of these houses over here, just to sit there. I know it's cold up here, but just to be able to look out over the water on a daily basis, watch the tide rolling in, watch the tide rolling out. Just absolutely beautiful. All right. I don't see any big ships coming in right now. There might be a small one down there. I can't really tell. But they get big container ships that come into the port, which is right over there. I don't know if you can see all the cranes. There's like 4 of those great big cranes that pick or place containers. And then if you see where it gets really, really narrow over there, that's where they're talking about putting in the bridge across over there. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Some people are against it, of course. In my opinion, there's not much more room to grow here for Anchorage unless they put that bridge across. All right. Head back down the trail. I'll let you watch the sunset. Hello. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
It's slippery. All right, I'll hold you above the fence so you can see the sunset as I'm walking down. Anyway, this is Tom up here at the mountains, looking over town, watching the sunset. And people ask me, Tom, why would you want to move back to Anchorage? Well, here's part of it right here. And wait till you see all the videos that are coming up this summer from, camping and fishing, and then in the fall, going and getting myself a moose. It's gonna be awesome. But anyway, that's about it. I will let you go. All right. Bye.